Alrighty, all welcome back to the channel. Today's show is going to be all about this Brazilian flame, and I definitely have enough cooks under my belt to know that it is a backyard game changer, as I have done from a fancy pork dish all the way up to roasting some chickens and turning that into a pulled barbecue chicken sandwich. Well, on today's show, we are about to lay the beef on this bad boy. So look, what I want to do now is let's turn our attention to the board. Let's check out that beef and let's start the show. So this is called a flat meat, and I did pick it up at Wild Fork, wildfork.com. Guys, I still have that 20 off 100. Take advantage of that. Grab yourself some flat meat. You will definitely not be disappointed. And the first thing we're gonna do here is get it out of the package, get some paper towels and start drying it off. And as I am drying it off, I am also checking out the fat content and what I think I need to trim. And to trim this is certainly not hard at all. And basically what you want to do is any silver skin or most of the silver skin you want to get off. Anything hard, anything that you feel is not going to break down, get that off also. Just take your time, flip it over, look it over. This is not an expensive piece of meat. I think I spent about 35 bucks. So if you take a little bit of meat off, it is no big deal. Again, sharp knife, take your time and do the best you can do. Alrighty guys, let's talk about rubs. And the first one I am going to use is by Brazilian Flame. This is a Perilla Chimichurri rub. It is very earthy and that is going to go perfect. So basically what you want to do here is just get a little sprinkle on. This is going to be the base layer. You will get both sides. And from there, I am going to use my own brand. This is an Uncle Steve Shake Competition Cow Powder, and it is going to go perfect with this rub from Brazilian Flame. And again, just get both sides as you would do any type of steak. Once you get it all rubbed down, I will show you just how easy it is to get on the skewer. So up on the screen, I will be going with the 3-prong skewer. And to do this is very easy, man. As you can see, I've got that one thin piece flipped over. I will just take my skewer with my hand on top and gently just start pushing it through. The only word advice I got here for you is you want to just kind of feel to make sure it is going through the center, and definitely keep your hands away from the ends because you do not want to poke yourself, and just keep easily pushing it through till it comes out the other end. And that there is 1, 2, 3, easy. So just as easy as that little piece of flat meat, we're gonna have to get that tied up. Grab your butcher's twine. If you don't have butcher's twine, I will have a link down in the description straight to Amazon. You definitely want to pick some up. And basically what I like to do here is just wrap it around, and you are going to do like you're doing a bow tie, like you are tying a sneaker. The only thing difference is loop it around once, loop it around twice, loop it the third time, pull it tight, and at that point she won't move, and just tie yourself a knot. That is as simple could be. From there, get yourself a scissor or your knife and just kind of snip off the ends, and we are ready to move on to that next step. And that next step is going to be temping the protein. And look, I am a big medium rare to rare kind of guy. Anything more than that is not going to fly. So I need precise temperature control. And as you guys know, when you are using a rotisserie, that could get kind of difficult as it spins around. If you use wires, it is going to get all tangled up and just won't work. And that's where my chef's temp comes in. This is perfect. Keeps good temperature. I have monitored my cook from 25 miles away with no problems, and I will use 2 of the probes. I will get one in on one side, the other in on the other side, and I can guarantee you one thing: we will be rare to medium rare. Alrighty guys, so firing up your Brazilian Flame could not be more simple. So basically from there, it is automatic start on both zones. Just turn it to high, hold it in, you will hear it click, 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 and it'll light right up. At that point, you are pretty much good to go, but then again, you can set your temp to display on the front, and also if you want to use a timer, that is right below the temp. At that point, just let it heat up. It is going to heat up real fast. I am talking 250 in about a minute or so. That'll be perfect. I will grab my protein, and to load this up is very simple. Just make sure you keep that rotation off. Once you get it all loaded up, shut the door, turn your rotation on, and now look, I gotta take you back out to the shack. We gotta make a mint chimichurri that is gonna take this whole recipe right through the roof. So as always, full ingredient list is gonna be down in the description, and if you have a mortar and pestle, you definitely wanna grab it now, and if you do not have a mortar and pestle, I will have information right to Amazon. You wanna pick one up, because trust me, you will use it from time to time, and it does an amazing job for what it is good for. First up, we are gonna get 2 to 3 garlic cloves. You wanna smush them down. That releases a lot of the oils, and then do a fine chop on them. Once you get that all chopped up, add it into the mortar and pestle. From there, I am gonna get a few jalapeno strips, seed removed. I like a little bit of a bite in my chimichurri. And again, do a fine chop on that, get it into the mortar and pestle. A zest of 1/4 of a lemon and a zest of 1/4 lime. Get that into the mortar and pestle. You know where we are going with this. From there, grab yourself some fresh parsley. The fresh parsley is everything to the recipe, and you want to do a chop on that. We are looking at about 1/8 to 1/4 of a cup, depending on how much you are making. And again, full ingredient list is down in the description. Once you get that parsley all chopped up, add it to the mortar and pestle. 10 to 15 mint leaves, chop, chop, chop. You know where we're going with this, right in the mortar and pestle. Now you are gonna start smashing. You wanna make it into a paste-like consistency. To help along with that process, squeeze about 1/2 a lemon in, 1/2 a lime in, continue to smash, continue to crush. And from there, get yourself a little bit of olive oil, maybe about 3 tablespoons or so. Get that in there. You can hit it with a little bit of salt, and then continue to smash, continue to crush. Once you are happy the way it looks, and I am certainly happy the way mine looks, I will finish it off with about 1/8 of a cup of olive oil. Mix it around. That there is your mint chimichurri, and I am telling you right now, it is freshness as freshness can be, and will raise any recipe that you use it on right through the roof. So before pulling any piece of protein, I always like to check it with my handheld just to make sure. And this is also by Chef's Temp. That is all I use on the channel. And as you can see, we are 114. We are getting there. I am definitely digging the color. I mean, look at the juices falling off. This looks absolutely incredible. That said, I do believe we've got about another 15 minutes or so. At that time, I will bring you guys back. Alrighty guys, look, this one's gonna come in at about 1 hour and 15 minutes or so. And as you can see, we are 128 on the internals, and that should be absolutely perfect for me. And basically what we will do here is we will just get it off the pit, and let's just admire the protein that we didn't work real hard to get, but it definitely looks absolutely perfect. The color, the juices are flowing. That is exactly what you want to see anytime you are doing a roast like this. So once we get done admiring it here up on the deck, we will walk it down to the shack, and we will admire it a little bit more down there. And at this point, we will get it on the board. We will let it rest for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes or so. That is it. At that time, I will bring you guys back. We will take it in live, do that taste test, talk about it, and close out the show. Alrighty, all, what could one say, man? That Brazilian flame, I've cooked on it now probably a half a dozen times or so, and it is one fun cooker to cook on. It just adds another little bit of dimension in the backyard arsenal, and I am definitely digging it. I will also have I'll have a link and a code with a little bit of a discount down in the description if you want to give this bad boy a try, and I would definitely highly recommend it. Chef's Temp, what could you say? Killer, man, does the job every time. No more worrying about in your rotisserie what's done, trying to get the wires in there all getting twisted up. This is wireless, and this sucker just works. Of course, my chimichurri right here. This is a mint chimichurri, and this is 100% absolutely incredible. We will put that over on the side. Rock and roll right here with this bad boy. I am looking for a solid medium rare will do me nice. And I'll tell you, man, the juices are there. Of course, I got Molly right behind me. Easy on, easy off, no problem there. Oh, yeah. Guys, absolutely perfection. Wow, man, that is friggin' amazing. I'll tell you, man, I grabbed this at Wild Fork, and again, man, I hate to push my stuff, but 20 off 100 to Wild Fork. Hop on that deal while you know, while it's available, while you can. They have some amazing foods for sure. And this here, we just absolutely nailed. I mean, this is friggin' perfect. Guys, we are gonna do that full onslaught taste test. A little chimichurri has to be. And now we are a definite cheers. Guys, what do you say, man? 100% absolutely incredible. I mean, that mint chimichurri's got a lot of garlic in it. If you like garlic, it is right there. The mint, the lemon, the lime, I mean, it is just through the roof amazing. I am flabbergasted right now how good this is. It's a shame to think that, you know, we actually go out to dinner and spend, you know, 50–60% more and not get as good a meal as this, and that I guarantee you. I gotta also say before I wrap this show up, the chimichurri is just, it screams freshness, man. It just, you know, the first bite with that parsley, it is just so fresh, man. It just uplifts any dish that you're making. I mean, you could put this on a lot of dishes. I happen to love it on, you know, on proteins like steaks and so forth. So I am telling you, man, this is a, you know, what can I say, man? This is another grand slam. Alrighty, guys, so look, that is gonna close out today's show. I appreciate you all for watching. Again, my name is Tommy, and until next time, we will see you soon.